You open your phone in the morning and immediately see a 22-year-old software engineer building AI tools, a high schooler drop shipping out of their bedroom, and a creator claiming they make $3,000 a day. The immediate instinct is a deep, paralyzing sense of missing out. To cope with this, young professionals default to hyper-gambling and somehow hit a massive, rapid return on at least one of these bets. We justify this behavior by calling it maximum optionality. The logic dictates that keeping every possible career window open gives you a safety net. If coding doesn't work out, you still have video editing to fall back on. Every additional path dilutes your effort, ensuring you never gain enough momentum to actually succeed in any of them. You enter a state of analysis paralysis, where the sheer volume of choices prevents you from making meaningful progress on any single one. This constant context switching is exactly what keeps the vast majority of your peers completely stalled out. Choosing a single direction immediately separates you from the 99% who are still frozen at the starting line. Endless choices consume your willpower. Every unresolved decision about your future siphons off the mental energy required to do the work sitting right in front of you. Look how growth functions. On the left, a thick trunk. On the right, scattered seeds. Both get labeled diversification. True diversification happens when a single, deep-rooted skill produces excess resources to support new growth. Growing 5 separate streams simultaneously is confusion. They quickly wither. To fix this, apply a strict 9 out of 10 filter to your life. If a project or a career path doesn't score a 9 out of 10 on your interest and viability scale, if it isn't an absolute undeniable yes, it becomes an immediate hard no. Aggressively pruning 7 out of 10 ideas clears away the daily noise. You reclaim your cognitive bandwidth and can drive maximum leverage into a single, highly viable path. Identify the one skill that makes everything else simpler. Ask, what is the single specific task that, if you mastered it, would make your other professional goals vastly easier or even unnecessary? This chart maps the enthusiasm curve of new skills. Notice the steep cliff at 2 weeks when the honeymoon ends and problem-solving begins. Push past this friction with a 60-day sprint to gather real-world data, then either lock in completely or permanently reject it. If you tend to jump ship frequently, enforce a limit. Cap your professional explorations at a maximum of 3 serious projects. Hopping between domains beyond that incurs massive transition costs, and it resets your progress to 0 every single time. These artificial limits, your 60-day sprints and your project caps, force you to stop scanning the horizon for the perfect opportunity and start executing. Sustained, unbroken focus is what unlocks the compounding returns that build real wealth. You cannot think your way out of analysis paralysis. Endlessly mapping out pros, cons, and potential failures on a whiteboard never provides the stark, honest clarity that actual market feedback gives you. Shift your default setting to building and shipping. Write the code, publish the video, launch the product. Put your work in front of an audience and let reality dictate your next move. We can borrow a mental model from Jeff Bezos to lower the stakes of taking that action. He divides decisions into 2 distinct categories. One-way doors are irreversible choices, like selling a company, that require slow, methodical planning. Two-way doors are decisions you can easily reverse. Those should be made in under 5 minutes. In the first decade of your career, almost every choice you face is a two-way door. Picking the wrong software language or trying a freelance gig that fails won't ruin your life. You can simply step back through the door and try another path. Clarity comes through action. You choose it the moment you commit to a path and stop looking for a perfect alternative. When you finally shut those extra doors, apply your ruthless filter, and commit entirely to a single pursuit, you stop drifting. You accumulate rare, deep expertise and begin to build the compound interest that stagnant competitors can never catch up to.